Hello, this is Mr. Harper here. We're going to continue our discussion on the skeletal system today. We talked about quite a few things. We talked about functions of the skeletal system. We talked about the parts. We talked about some of the gross and some of the microanatomy of bones. We talked about joints. Today we're just going to talk about just the bones themselves and the names of them. So we're going to start at the head and work our way down. So the cranium has two basic sets of bones. You have cranial bones, you have facial bones. Cranium is the skull. So the cranial and facial bones are both connected by sutures, which are immovable joints that do not move at all, and only the mandible, the lower jaw, has a fully movable joint. All the other joints are immovable. So the function of the cranium of the skull is to protect the brain. There are 8 bones in the cranium. There's 1 frontal bone, 2 parietal bones, 1 occipital, 2 temporal, 1 sphenoid. We'll look at where those things are at within the skull. There's a foramen magnum. A foramen is simply a hole in a bone. A nerve or blood vessel or ligaments pass through those holes. The foramen magnum is the largest foramen in our bodies. It's directly on the lower surface of the cranium, and it is the largest foramen. The spinal cord passes out of the brain through the foramen magnum down through the vertebral column. So here's some locations, some of those bones. Here's the frontal bone, it's in the front, hence the name frontal bone. Here is the parietal bone. There are 2 of them that are joined together, the ones on the other side of the skull. Likewise, there are 2 temporal bones right here. This is your ear canal. And your temples here on the side of your head, that's where the name comes from the temporal bones underneath of it. In the back and on the base of the skull, this brown bone is the occipital bone. Here's your mandible, the lower jaw. In purple is the maxilla, that's your upper jaw, the upper teeth in there. And we'll get to the rest of them in a couple of minutes, later on this particular. But that's a lateral view, a side view of the skull. Let's take a look at inside of the skull. We've taken the top off, and you can see that same occipital bone here. Here's the foramen magnum, that big hole that the spinal cord passes through. The orange ones are the temporal bones. And this pink one, that's the sphenoid bone it's called, and the yellow one here in the front is the frontal bone. Here's an inferior view, and you can see a couple of things here. You see this orange temporal bone here, still here, one on each side. The pink one, this is the sphenoid. The brown one, that's the occipital. There's a little bit of the parietal peeking on each side too, that's on the top of your head. And here's that foramen magnum again, very big foramen magnum. And the maxilla. You can see the maxilla, the teeth are in that maxilla. It comes all the way across this one big bone. Taking a look at a fetal skull, we're looking here from a superior view and from a lateral view. In a fetal skull, you have the same bones, but the bones are not all grown together yet, and you have areas called fontanelles, or soft spots. And there's fibrous cartilage membranes that connect the bones together. It allows the brain to grow and allows the skull to grow, the cranium to go around it, and they totally connect to bone within 24 months, 2 years after birth. So here's a fontanelle here, a soft spot we call it, the anterior fontanelle, and back here is the posterior fontanelle, the soft spot back here. It's this area where the bone has not fully grown together. And you can see there's a fontanelle here too, and one down here, but the biggest one that you notice is right up here on the top. And that area where the bone is just not totally ossified together. So let's talk about facial bones. Facial bones, bones in your face, you have the maxilla, 2 bones that come together to form the upper jaw, the mandible, which is the lower jaw, the only movable bone. The nasal bone, that's the bridge of your nose. Most of your nose is cartilage. At the very top, right in between your eyes, the nasal bone, that's a bone. And zygomatic bones that are your cheekbones. Those bones are called facial bones. So here we can take a look at the bones. Here's the frontal, that's the cranial bone we talked about earlier. Here's the maxilla, this yellow bone. There are 2 sides that join right here in the middle together. Here's the mandible, your lower jaw. Nasal bone right here on the top. There are 2 of them that join together side by side. And then there are the zygomatics, these 2 green some other bones in here too that we're not really going to worry about in here inside of the nose, and there's also some bones back in here. The lacrimal bone, we're not going to worry about that. There's a really, really, really small fragile bone in there. Alright. So here's another way of looking at that again. Here's the mandible and the mouth where we talked about undersizing the other. Talk about the spinal column, the vertebral column. So the vertebral column is a whole bunch of bones called vertebrae, individual vertebrae. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on up. And they're separated by these little pads in between intervertebral discs or pads of cartilage. You'll hear someone say, oh, I've got a stiff disc in my back. It's these little pads of cartilage that we're talking about. And the function of the whole vertebral column is to protect the spinal cord. It also supports the rib cage, and it attaches to the pelvis if you're going to stand at the top. Rib cage and the sternum form a cage to protect the major organs, your heart and your lungs. There are 3 kinds of ribs. There are true ribs that connect directly to the sternum, false ribs that are attached to the sternum by a common connector. We'll talk about that. And then floating ribs that don't attach to the sternum at all. The sternum is in the anterior and the front, the ribs attach to, and the vertebral column, that column that connects the spinal cord, is where the ribs attach to. And the here's so here's the way to look at it. Here's the vertebral column, where the ribs attach to on the back. Here's your sternum, where the ribs attach in the front. And these are your true ribs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Coming right here, all the way back up to the sternum. And then you have these ribs, 1, 2, 3, that all attach up to this point. They attach to this other rib, not directly to the sternum. So this is all false ribs. And then there are a couple down here that are floating that don't attach, 1 and 2 right here, that don't attach on this end at all. They only attach on the back to the vertebrae. And there's a certain percentage of people that actually have a certain numbers of floating ribs, extra one or one fewer. Pectoral or shoulder girdle, allow your upper limbs to have free movement. 4 bones. Oops. Fall forward accidentally. Let me get back. Okay. 4 bones. 2 clavicle or collarbones, and 2 scapulae or shoulder blades. Now, clavicles are very weak bones. It breaks easily, but it's a good thing that it breaks easily because you don't want the scapula to break. That would be a much harder injury to come back from. Here's your scapula, this bone, and then up here's the clavicle. 1 on each side of the scapula and clavicle form a triangular shaped joint that is your humerus, which is your upper arm bone. So take a look at the bones of the upper arm. The humerus, and down here in the lower arm, the radius and the ulna. The radius and the ulna. See that now as your hand is flipped over, they're actually flipping the bones too. The radius is always on the side where the thumb is. And then you have the carpus, bones over your wrist. So the metacarpal, bones of your hands, and the phalanges, bones, side forward. And phalanges, the bones of your fingers. So here's the humerus. You want to hear Joe? It is humerus. Okay, that's the help you guys. 2 bones of the lower arm, the forearm, the radius and the ulna. And then the hand, the carpus, the metacarpal, and the phalanges, the bones of the hand. Now we're going to stop right there. So we talked about some of the bones of the body. We talked about the cranium, we talked about the rib cage, we talked about the pectoral girdle, which